Beautiful namaste, yogis. Welcome to our practice today. I'm here on the grassy knoll. I've been here all morning, and I kept moving my mat to find just the perfect bright spot for our video today. And it reminds me that the practices of yoga, they help us do that. They get us in our body to move and breathe so that we can begin to find the bright spots within. They're there, we just don't always get to see them. All right, let's meet in the center of our mats on all fours in what we affectionately call tabletop pose. All right, here we go. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. As you roll the shoulders back and down, you'll lift the heart, drop the belly, sit bones lift, press into the hands, press into the shins. Big breath in. Exhale, curl, lift the back of the heart up, drop your head, scoop the tailbone down. On your inhale, let the heart lift, tailbone lift. Exhale and round. And do a few rounds like this on your own, breathing into what it feels like to be you today. And giving some attention to the central channel, from the tailbone up to the crown of the head. What the yogis call the sushumna, the gracious channel, the joyous channel. And sure, yes, there are tight spots. Yoga is not about ignoring the tight spots, but it does help us see ourselves more clearly so that we can wisely move and brighten ourselves up. All right, find your way back to center. We're going to find more breathing room here, so pivot the right toes out to the right, the whole right shin goes out to the right, and extend out through the left leg. Now wiggle, 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 little link there, and then spin the back heel flat down to the earth. The whole sole of the left foot comes down to the earth. Stack the left hip over the right left shoulder over the right, and reach up to the sky and breathe, breathe, breathe as you lift that left lung. And feel the energy as you press down into that left leg, all the way into the left foot, then spin, rotate that left palm forward and reach the whole arm up and over your head, creating a beautiful rainbow arc of your whole body. Breathe. And feel the breath as it travels up your left foot into the ankle, the shin, the knee, the thigh, the hip, the lung, the shoulder. Big inhale, big exhale. On your next inhale, you'll rotate that left arm. Hand comes back underneath the shoulder on the left side. You'll pivot the right toes back to center and then lift the left leg. So the heel, you'll feel the heel come into alignment with your hip. Steady in the left arm and left hand, and then reach the right arm forward. Spin the palm to the center line. Thumb stretches up, little pinky stretches forward. Roll that right shoulder back. Roll the inner left thigh up to the sky. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, you release as that right palm comes down. The left knee comes down. Little bit of cat. A little bit of cow. You might enjoy a little side cow, a little sway of the hips side to side. Okie dokie. Yes, find yourself centered. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we move again. This time on the left side. So the left shin pivots out, the right leg lengthens way back. And then spin and open that right hip. Stack the left hip over the right shoulder over the left. Roll that left shoulder blade under for steadiness and reach the right arm up to the sky. Big inhale, big expansive exhale. You might stay here, or you might pivot the palm towards the front of the mat. Reach the arm up and over your head and lift, lift, lift that right lung. Breathe into the tight spots and allow the breath. Good. Allow the breath to feel and breathe its way into the tight spots, and notice if the tight spots begin to open. The breath is always in love. Little bit of navel to the spine. Inhale here. Exhale right here. All right, nicely done. Rotate. Right arm plants again. Right knee drops back to center. A little bit of cat, a little bit of cow. A little bit of side, a little bit of side. Neutral, let's find some extension. Spread the fingers afresh. Tuck your toes under. Lift up through the backs of the legs. Find this plank pose. Heart reaches forward, heels reach back. Navel to the spine, deep low belly engaged. Breathe into the tip of the tailbone and let that awareness and attention lead you to downward facing dog. Tailbone reaches way high up. Come high up onto all 10 toes. Heels are lifting. Heart is lifting. Arms are planted and strong, and then drop the heels down towards the earth. Let's find some movement here. Right leg lifts. Nice and long. Nice and long. And then gaze forward. Step the right foot forward in between your hands. We'll come up to high crescent, finding that center line. So as you're ready, let the heart lift, and then the arms lift. Enthusiasm out through your hands as you reach the fingers up and turn the palms in towards each other. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Tailbone drops. Nice long center line here. Breathe. Good. And then we'll open to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose by spinning the back foot flat. Heart opens, hips open. Reach the arms out in alignment with your heart. Pause. Anchor down through your feet by pressing the right shin forward and the left pinky toe side of your left foot down. Good, and we'll find an extension of that left lung again. Right elbow to the top of the right thigh. Once again, rotate the left arm. Notice how that opens up the heart. Keep the heart open as you reach the left arm up and over your head, breathing. And a little bit of spin of the heart up towards the sky as you anchor down through the feet, breathing. Good. On your next breath, you'll simply rotate back to the shape of the lunge so the left hand comes down to one side, right hand to the opposite side of the right foot, spin onto the left toes. And then plant that left hand, right hand onto the right hip. Now wiggle back through the right hip and reach the heart forward, and then rotate the heart open to the right and breathe the right arm up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then drop the right hand down, toe heel, right foot over to the left. Find a deep stretch in that right hip as you drop down into pigeon pose. Now feel free to draw that heel in towards the groin. You'll know where it feels correct for you because the breath will flow. Press down through the top of the left foot. Lengthen way back through that right leg. Right hip back, left hip forward just a little bit. You might stay here, you might walk the hands to either side a little deeper and tent the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the heart. A little hang time with the heart here, let it bloom and open. And then you might stay here, or you might find the hands walking forward. This will deepen the opportunity in that right hip and allow us to find the surrender of the heart as it melts down towards the earth. Now the play here, drop your head, feel that nice long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Little lift of the deep low belly, feeling the surrender of the heart. And the Yoga Sutras say, Abhyasa Vairagya Bhyam Tanarodha, equal parts effort and surrender. Right? They help brighten the tight spots. Right? And you know you're in too deep if the eyes have hardened and the jaw has hardened and the breath has lost its flow. Okie dokie. Walk the hands back. Find some freedom in that right hip and right leg. Plant the hands, tuck the left toes under, swoop right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Shake it out just a little bit and then straighten that right leg down to the left, downward facing dog. Center yourself. Good. Left side, left leg lifts. Sound effects. Gaze forward, step the left foot forward in between your hand, the shape of the lunge. Hips are low, heart reaches forward, heel reaches back, shoulders back and down. And then let's lift the heart. As we lift it on up, the heart lifts, the arms lift. Scoop the tailbone just a smidge towards that left heel and breathe, squaring the hips. Right hip forward, left hip back, just a little bit. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Filling the right lung and the left lung equally. All right, stay focused on your breath. Like without any drama, we'll just change shapes here. Pivot the right foot back down onto the earth and open the heart and open the hips and open the arms. Virabhadrasana 2. Now find the position of your hands. In this version here, we'll turn the palms to face down. So the shoulders roll down the back body, the tailbone drops. Breathing. Side angle, left forearm, left thigh. And then rotate that right arm and sweep it up and over the head. Touch the sky as you do this and find that big, beautiful length all along that right-hand side and spin the heart up towards the sky, breathing. Finding this effortless effort where the breath flows and the body is stable. All right, and we just switch shapes again. Rotate right arm, right palm down to the outside of the left foot, left palm, other side of the left foot, spin the back foot flat. Now let's rotate again. Right palm presses, left hand, left hip. Wiggle more room. Open the heart towards the spacious room. Feel the sunshine. And then reach the left hand up to the sky. Now roll that right shoulder blade down and back. Left shoulder blade down and back. Reach out through the heel of the right foot. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale. Hand comes down. Pigeon pose, toe heel. Left foot over to the right. Come on down. Right, and find the position of the leg. So you untuck the right foot and press down into that right foot and square the hips. I like to take a nice heart opener here. The shoulders roll back and down, lifting the heart and lift the gaze. Heavy in the hips, heavy in the legs, breathing. Right, finding that nice tilt of the spine. And then walk the hands forward. And find the surrender. Walking the hands out any amount, you might come down onto the elbows. you might drop down further. You'll know what's right for you as you turn your attention in. And these practices are edgy. Find that edge where there's enough to hold your attention. But if you're grasping in the eyes and tightening in the jaw, you perhaps are in a little too deep. Find that sweet spot of effort and ease. And it's not about losing consciousness, going unconscious, it's becoming more conscious. Breathe into the tight spots. Last few beats, surrender what you can. Good. Lift the head, walk the hands back. Breathe into that new, fresh energy rushing through. Plant the hands, tuck the right toes, left leg lifts up and back. Open and close a few rounds. And then drop left foot down to the right. Find feet hips width apart. Heels drop down towards the earth with every breath. A little bit deeper, little bit deeper. Press the thigh bones back. Press the knees back. Press the arms forward in opposite direction. And feel the heart balanced right between the two. And feel that shine of a quiet heart. Okie dokie, high up onto the toes, yogis. Drop both knees down, walk the hands back. Bring both feet out to one side. Roll down onto your hips. Cross the legs out in front of you, finding the shape of Sukhasana. Snuggling in, turn the palms to face up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Feel yourself grounded onto the earth in that shiny, bright heart. And your head that finds the exact placement right there to support both the effort and surrender of your practice. And the hands being the motor organ of the heart, let them find each other, the palms facing each other, palm to palm, right at the heart center, and then spin the thumbs right into the heart and sort of snuggle, thumbs into the heart and feel that lift. Yes, breathe it in and breathe it out. Wishing you lots of love. Beautiful namaste.